The Kuwait National Development Plan sets the nation's long-term development priorities. It's organized around 7 pillars or areas of focus for investment and improvement. Living environment. Ensure the availability of living accommodation through environmentally sound resources and tactics. The Kuwait National Development Plan sets the nation's long-term development priorities. It's organized around 7 pillars or areas of focus for investment and improvement. Human capital. Reform the education system to better prepare youth to become competitive and productive members of the workforce. Al-Shahid Park, a landscape innovation in Kuwait, opened in March 3, 2015, has been in the spotlight of the media due to its innovative concept and design. It has become one of the main major works of urban development in the region. Its architect is Ricardo Camacho of Portuguese origin, who has carried out through his work the reconstruction of an old park developed in the 60s as part of the city's green belt. The park represents nowadays an ecological haven for Kuwait's population. It helps to reduce pollution and to protect the city against sandstorms. Its plant's capacity to survive in weather as harsh as Kuwait's makes it an example of environmental development. The park has 2 museums, the Habitat Museum, which gathers environmental data about Kuwait, flora and fauna weather, and the Remembrance Museum, which offers a review of Kuwait's battles and the First Gulf War. There's also a monument to the Constitution, erected to commemorate its 50th anniversary, a visitors center, an underground car park, a 1,200-meter squared lake that contribute to the park's irrigation, and an aviary. It also opens its gates to the public at night, which allows to see its singular illumination that contrasts with the colorful city skyline. The park holds the celebration of national events and holidays, part of a political and social project developed by the Amiri Diwan office, whose goal is to encourage the population's presence in public spaces. The park is an area of relaxation open to the whole family, where environmental sustainability, leisure, and culture coexist.
Al-Shahid Park is the largest park in Kuwait City. The garden features is a large green spaces and a range of fountains in the center of the garden. And as social media responses towards Al-Shahid Park, please let's read together up on the screen. Sarah said Al-Shahid Park is one of the most beautiful landmarks in Kuwait. Encourage the people to walk in this beautiful atmosphere. And Dalal said here, the Shahid Park with beautiful fountains and the design of wonderful spaces is worth the visit. The people shared a lot of poems and songs under the beautiful pictures and videos, which contains the beauty of the park, and they said it's one of the most beautiful projects established in Kuwait. And here is some of the reviews regarding Al-Shahid Park. Amazing place to walk, and it's also have a beautiful museum. An amazing park in the heart of Kuwait City, where you can enjoy a light meal or a coffee. Then enjoy the museum inside it, which tells you about the history of animals and plants in Kuwait. To learn more about the park and its effectiveness, please visit their website www.alshahidpark.com and their accounts in Twitter and Instagram on the screen.
Many people visit cooperative societies, specifically the vegetable market. The Ministry of Social Affairs affirms that the doors of cooperative societies are open to receive the product of Kuwaiti farmers accredited by the Public Authority for Agriculture and Fish Resources. With this and welcome through the Kuwaiti Federation of Farmers. The news camera toured the societies and asked about buyers' opinions.
Yes, I find. Yeah, everything here. I prefer here in Kuwaiti vegetables. Here, I get everything here. Almost a 90% here. Yeah, everything here.
You can found it what you want, but not everything. Not everything. Yani. You found it something very important. You found it, but something is not very important. You cannot found it.
The Ministry of Affairs has given great importance to supporting local vegetable products in cooperative societies, not from today, but from the early stages of establishing cooperative societies, through issuing several legislation regulating the mechanism of direct purchase of local vegetables.
Under the patronage of His Highness Sheikh Jabr Al-Ahmed Al-Jabr Al-Sabah, Desman Diabetes Institute, DDI, was established to address the growing epidemic in Kuwait. With his efforts to promote national welfare, the Kuwait Foundation for the Advancement of Sciences, KFAS, surveyed the top diseases affecting the Kuwaiti population. Among those diseases, diabetes was the fastest growing chronic condition. As a result, KFAS financed the establishment of DDI. The foundation's cornerstone was laid on the 8th of May of 2001. On the 16th of June of 2006, the institute was inaugurated by His Highness Sheikh Sabah Al-Ahmed Al-Jabr Al-Sabah. The institute's mission is to prevent, control, and mitigate the impact of diabetes and related conditions in Kuwait through effective programs of research, training, education, and health promotion, and thereby improve the quality of life. DDI is governed by several committees that support the functions of its three divisions: research, medical, and operations, and accredited by ACI Canada. DDI also upholds the highest standards to ensure compliance to the policies and procedures, maintain proper conduct with the values of the Institute, and follow the ethical laws and regulations. DDI aims to create a platform for diabetes research and education, increase public awareness on diabetes and its comorbidities, reduce the incidence and prevalence of diabetes, encourage a healthy lifestyle.
The annual plan 2017-2018 is scheduled to continue 164 projects that will contribute more than 50 billion in revenue. Now we will take you on a social media tour regarding Kuwait development projects. From Kona account, Kuwait announces major development in petrochemical projects. And from Kuwait account, 80 to 90% of 48 important development projects solved. And from Kuwait Daily News account, Jahra Road development project at 94% completion. And from Kuwait Times, Amir informed of islands development projects, part of vision to turn Kuwait into economic center.